Do you know what your genotype is? And do you know why it matters with regards to your love life and making babies? Hello, I'm Grace Olichi Anigua and I'm back again with another video. I'm a medical doctor here in England, United Kingdom. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about genotypes and how they affect your baby making. What are genotypes? Genotypes are just sets of genes inherited from parents. For the first part, we're going to talk about sickle cell anemias, and for this we're going to speak about the AAAS genotypes. So these are a combination of letters, like I said initially, gotten from your parent. There is the A, the S, and the C. So they could be in any combination: AA, AS, AC, SC, SS, and CC. So these are the wide range of these genotypes we're talking about with regards to sickle cell anemia. The normal and the healthy one is the A. However, if you're an AS, you have the A somewhere, and the A can always compensate over the S, depending on how the S is expressed, basically. The problem with these genotypes is that if they are combined in a certain way, it might lead to serious health conditions in a child. For example, a father being an AS and a mother being an AS. When I say father and mother, I mean the sperm versus the egg coming together. When they come together, for every child AS produces, there is a 25%, that is 1 in 4 chance that this child is going to be SS. And that's a very big chance, if you ask me, that this child is going to be SS. And SS is associated with what we call sickle cell anemia. And this sickle cell anemia means the red cells, you know, our body, in our blood, we have the red blood cells, white blood cells, the platelets, and other proteins in the blood. So the red blood cells are very important in transporting oxygen from one part of the body to another. Naturally, the red cells should be able to wiggle their way through our blood vessels to transport the blood from one place to another. In situations where there is sickling of the cells, example, under stressful conditions, these cells cannot maneuver their way through because they're not flexible enough to go through the blood vessels to move from one place to another. And what happens is that they end up, getting stuck in the blood vessel, thereby inhibiting blood flow and oxygen transport from one place to another. This can cause terrible symptoms, pain, sickness. They feel unwell in themselves. And a lot of times this is seen more in children because children have susceptibility to viral infections and other stressful conditions as they develop. So that's the thing with this genotypical things. The next thing I'm going to talk about is thalassemias. Thalassemias are another blood conditions, blood hereditary conditions, and there is like the major and the minor. So it's advisable that thalassemia majors should not get together to make babies because they present similar to sickle cell anemias, as well as the cells rupture early, so the cells die early and then cause anemias all the time. So the child is always tired, they're always feeling unwell, always feeling sick, and I don't think it's right to put children through such. So no matter how much you love this person, you can always think about these things for the next generation. Of course, there are tests that we could run in vitro, that's when the child is in the womb, to see their genotypes and stuff. They have their risks as well, but at the same time, you could also think twice now that you can. I hope you've been able to understand with regards to genotypes and why certain genotypes should not be together to make babies. Do well to come back for our next video. If you like this video, give it a like, leave a comment in the comment section. I'd like to come back and read them and answer and reply. Please leave a comment, share, comment, tell someone to tell someone, and let's spread the news about genotypes around. Please kindly subscribe to this channel if you like it, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Bye.